Triple H mourning the tragic passing of Lyra Valkyria. It was a moment that shook the wrestling world to its core. News broke, almost too shocking to believe, that Lyra Valkyria, a rising star whose talent, charisma, and relentless drive had captivated fans worldwide, had passed away tragically. The wrestling universe was stunned. Social media erupted with disbelief, grief, and tributes, but for one man, the loss carried a deeply personal weight. Triple H, known for his decades-long dedication to WWE and for nurturing talent, found himself confronting a grief he had never anticipated. Lyra was more than just another performer. She was a symbol of the future of wrestling, and her untimely death left a void that seemed impossible to fill. To understand the depth of this tragedy, it's important to recognize who Lyra Valkyria was. A young talent with exceptional skill, she had quickly risen through the ranks, becoming a fan favorite due to her electrifying performances, her unyielding determination, and her ability to connect with audiences in a way that few could. Lyra's story was one of resilience. She faced challenges, overcame obstacles, and emerged as a figure who inspired not only fans but her peers backstage. She represented a new era in wrestling, a generation that combined athleticism, storytelling, and authenticity to redefine what it meant to be a superstar. Triple H's relationship with Lyra Valkyria went beyond professional admiration. As WWE's Executive Vice President of Global Talent Strategy and Development, he had watched her career with a keen eye, recognizing her potential to leave a lasting mark on the industry. He had seen her train tirelessly, refine her craft, and develop a persona that resonated with fans in arenas around the world. But what truly forged a bond between them was the mutual respect they shared. Triple H, a man who has spent decades building wrestling dynasties and mentoring countless performers, saw in Lyra a rare combination of talent, intellect, and determination. She was fearless, unapologetic, and fully committed to her journey, and he recognized that the world of wrestling had been lucky to witness her rise. When news of her passing reached Triple H, the initial reaction was disbelief. He could hardly process the reality. In a career filled with victories, defeats, and challenges, he had rarely faced a moment of such profound helplessness. He found himself replaying memories of Lyra, the moments she had pushed herself beyond her limits, the conversations they shared about strategy, performance, and life, and the way her presence lit up rooms with energy and confidence. Now, these memories were tinged with sorrow, serving as painful reminders of a life that had been cut tragically short. The immediate days following her death were a whirlwind of grief for Triple H. Even someone as accustomed to pressure and responsibility as he has found himself vulnerable in the face of loss. He reached out to Lyra's family, colleagues, and friends, offering support, sharing stories, and trying to make sense of the incomprehensible. Publicly, he spoke with a mixture of heartbreak and admiration, celebrating Lyra's career, her influence, and her indomitable spirit. Privately, however, he struggled with a pain that words could scarcely capture. Lyra Valkyria was more than just a performer, she was a trailblazer for her generation. She represented what was possible in a world that often underestimates the power of female talent in wrestling. Her rise in WWE was symbolic of a larger movement, one that